If you thought the Austin heel turn at WrestleMania 17 was the only nail in the coffin, well then you're wrong. And the contract did say McMahon, but it said Shane McMahon. Talk about dropping the ball. Now granted, Eric Bischoff was not in WCW at that time. He was actually trying to acquire WCW with Fusion Media, but the deal fell through. What should have really happened was that Eric Bischoff should have showed up on that WCW Finals Nitro, and he should have been the one to reveal that he bought WCW. That Sunday, King of the Ring, Booker T debuts, attacks Austin, puts him through a table, and him and Shane take off in a limo. That wasn't so bad. But then, following that, July rolls around, and then we have the twist with ECW. Here at first I thought, okay, at least now we got Paul Heyman showing up as the owner of ECW. I was dead wrong. Vince McMahon comes out, and then Shane reveals to McMahon, his dad, that he has also acquired ECW. Vince McMahon throws a tantrum, but it even gets better. Shane reveals that the new owner of ECW, as the music hits, is none other than the daughter of Stephanie McMahon. This was one of the worst nights in wrestling history right here. Why would Stephanie McMahon be the new owner of ECW when you have Paul Heyman alongside with Shane McMahon, when Paul Heyman was the owner of ECW? Let's face it anyway, guys. None of the top WCW stars were involved because they were still under Turner contracts for the next few years. But did it really matter? Some of these guys ended up coming in later. Goldberg, etc., NWO. And what did they all do to them? Buried them. When Goldust put the wig on Goldberg's head, that was a complete burial. This whole Invasion angle storyline was all for WWE to stick the flag right into WCW and ECW's grave to show dominance, that WWF is the true superior. It would have made more business sense for Vince McMahon to have kept WCW going on another channel. In the end, he ended up having two separate brands anyway. A year later, you bring in Eric Bischoff as Raw GM in 2002. And how stupid was it when Vince and Eric embraced each other with a hug, when all that beef they had during the late 90s, during the Monday Night Wars. In the end, this is why wrestling died.